Welcome back here to the House of European Football for the 2025-26 UEFA Europa League playoff draw. This is one of the game's greatest competitions, featuring the perfect mix of clubs with rich European histories and those looking to making their mark. All with the aim of lifting this beautiful trophy at this year's final in Istanbul on May 20th. There is plenty of action to reflect on in last week's second qualifying round. For example, with Häcken edging past Anderlecht on penalties, or Midtjylland leaving it until the 119th minute to snatch a winner against Hibernian. There is more to come this week with the third qualifying round, but today we already look ahead to the playoff round, where 12 teams will proceed to the new-look 36-team league phase, which last year brought us so much excitement across 8 fantastic match days. 24 teams will compete in the playoff round, 13 who will proceed from the third qualifying round, 6 will join us from the UEFA Champions League third qualifying round Champions Pass, and 5 clubs look forward to kicking off their European campaign entering directly. Every single team involved has earned their place here and will be dreaming of glory at the end of the season. So on behalf of UEFA President Alexander Schäferin, we wish you the very best of luck. Now, let's get to the draw, and therefore I hand the floor to my colleague Branko de Kock, Calendar and Regulations Manager, who will guide us through the draw, but first explain the technical procedure.
Thank you, Toby, and good afternoon everyone from my side. Before we dive into the details of the technical procedure, please note that the first leg matches of these playoffs are in principle to be played on the 21st of August, with the return legs a week later on the 28th of August. However, any necessary calendar arrangements that might be required due to stadium or city clashes will be communicated later today. With that in mind, we can now move on to the technical procedures, and for that we have produced a short video that visualizes the key principles from the draw procedure that was published to you earlier today.
Clubs are seeded for the draw in accordance with the club coefficient rankings established at the start of the season. The UEFA administration may form groups comprising an equal number of seeded and unseeded clubs. Clubs from the same national association cannot be drawn against each other. The UEFA Executive Committee has decided that teams from certain national associations may not play matches against each other. Clubs from such national associations cannot be drawn together. As the teams qualifying from the third qualifying round of the UEFA Europa League are not known at the time of the draw, the coefficient of the team with the higher coefficient in each undecided tie is used for seeding purposes in the draw. Furthermore, the teams entering the competition from the third qualifying round of the UEFA Champions League are also not known at the time of the draw. The coefficient of the team with the lower coefficient in each undecided tie is used for seeding purposes in the draw. According to the participants of the draw, the groups will be formed in order to respect all of the principles. The ties are determined by means of a draw. 2 bowls are prepared, one for the seeded teams and the other for the unseeded. 1 ball will be taken from each bowl and are then placed in a central bowl where they will be shuffled and drawn again. The ball drawn first from this bowl indicates the team that will play the first leg of the tie at home. The same procedure is carried out with the remaining balls until the draw is complete. After the draw, if it becomes apparent that any ties are or may potentially be affected by city or stadium clashes, these clashes will be resolved in accordance with the principles set by the Club Competitions Committee.
So now that you have this explanation in mind, let me just complement these principles with a few of the specificities of today's draw. 24 teams are involved today, who, as Toby already mentioned, are the 5 that enter the competition at this stage, the 6 coming from the UEFA Champions League third qualifying round Champions Path, which are indicated for the purposes of this draw as pairing 1 to 6, and the 13 winners of the UEFA Europa League third qualifying round ties, indicated for the purposes for also this draw as the winners of pairing 1 to 13. These participants have been divided equally into 3 groups of 8, with as always, an equal number of seeded and unseeded teams and/or pairings in each group. And with that, it's time to conclude the explanations and move on to the draw itself. Toby, it feels like everybody's just waiting on us, so let's have a last look at the teams involved.
Yes, enough explanation. So let's have a look at the teams of Group 1. On the seeded side, we have the following 4 seeded teams or pairings. We have the winners of pairing 1, Hamrun Spartans FC from Malta or Maccabi Tel Aviv FC from Israel. We have BSC Young Boys from Switzerland. We have pairing 1, PFC Ludogorets 1945 Bulgaria or Ferencváros TC from Hungary. Pairing 2, Malmö FF from Sweden or FC Copenhagen from Denmark.
And on the unseeded side, we have pairing number 3, FC Dynamo Kiev from Ukraine or Paphos FC from Cyprus. We have SK Sigma Olomouc from Czechia. We have pairing 4, KF Skandia from North Macedonia or Karabakh FK from Azerbaijan. And we have pairing 5, FC Kairat Almaty of Kazakhstan or SK Slovan Bratislava from Slovakia.
So now we can really start.
Let's do it.
Let's start. And we start with the winners of pairing 1, playing the first leg at home, Hamrun Spartans or Maccabi Tel Aviv.
And they will be playing against the teams on the pairing number 3, which is Dynamo Kiev or Paphos.
Good. We keep the tradition alive. Good start to the draw here as well. And 3 more for Group 1 to find out. And the first leg at home will be played by pairing 4. So pairing 4, Skandia or Karabakh from Azerbaijan, playing the first leg at home. They play against.
And hosting the return leg will be pairing number 1, which is Ludogorets or Ferencváros.
Okay, halfway through of Group 1. We keep on. I can see everybody still eagerly waiting to find out. So we keep on with the third pairing of the UEL playoffs, which will be the first leg at home played by pairing number 5. So pairing 5, which is Kairat Almaty or Slovan Bratislava.
And they will play against BSC Young Boys.
So pairing 2 and Sigma Olomouc are remaining. We have to find out the order. And let's see to determine the last pairing of this group. And we have the first leg at home played from pairing 2, Malmö or Copenhagen from Denmark.
No surprise here, as their opponent are indeed SK Sigma Olomouc.
So this concludes Group 1. Let's have a quick look at the matches. We have Hamrun Spartans or Maccabi Tel Aviv playing against Dynamo Kiev or Paphos. Skandia or Karabakh playing against Ludogorets or Ferencváros. Kairat Almaty, Slovan Bratislava playing against BSC Young Boys. Malmö or Copenhagen playing against SK Sigma Olomouc. So from Czechia. So this we have now with Group 1. Now we can focus on Group 2. They are prepared. Let's have a look at the teams of Group 2. On the seeded side, we have the winners of pairing 2, Panathinaikos FC from Greece or FC Shakhtar Donetsk from Ukraine. Winners of pairing 3, Fredrikstad FK from Norway or FC Midtjylland from Denmark. Winners of pairing 4, Football Club FCSB from Romania or FC Drita from Kosovo. And pairing 6, KKS Lech Poznan or FK Crvena Zvezda from Serbia.
And continuing on the unseeded side, we have KSC Genk from Belgium. We have the winners of pairing 5, FC RFS from Latvia or KUB Skopje from Finland. We have Aberdeen FC from Scotland and Samsunspor FC from Turkey.
Super. Let's start. Group 2. Further 4.
1 second.
Yeah. Well done.
Yes.
Yes, the right order, to be sure. That's why we have here a good look as well. Thank you. And now the first leg at home. We have the winners of pairing 2. The winners of pairing 2, which are Panathinaikos or Shakhtar, playing the first leg at home.
And traveling to either one of these teams for the first leg will be Samsunspor FC.
First tie of Group 2. And now, that I don't forget, back in the shuffle to find out the order. Let's see the next pairing and who will play the first leg at home. Will be Aberdeen FC from Scotland playing the first leg at home.
And they will be opposing the winners of pairing number 4, FCSB or Drita.
Good. Halfway through of Group 2 as well. 2 more pairings of Group 2. And after the pairings, we have to find out the order. And let's find out who will be next. And we have the first leg at home played by pairing 6. So pairing 6, which is Lech Poznan from Poland or Crvena Zvezda from Serbia, playing the first leg at home.
And they will play against KSC Genk.
Good. Remaining 2, the winners of pairing 3 and the winners of pairing 5. And we have to find out the order. And that determines the last pairing of Group 2. So here we are with the winners of pairing 3, playing the first leg at home. So Fredrikstad from Norway or Midtjylland from Denmark.
And concluding the second group are the winners of pairing 5, RFS or KUB Skopje.
So this concludes Group 2. Let's have a look. Panathinaikos or Shakhtar playing against Samsunspor FC. Aberdeen playing against FCSB or Drita. Lech Poznan or Crvena Zvezda playing against KSC Genk. And last but not least, Fredrikstad or Midtjylland playing against AFS or KUB Skopje. So this concludes Group 2. Now we have Group 3 ahead of us, so the last group. And here let's focus on the seeded side, the seeded teams. The winners of pairing 6, CFR 1907 Cluj from Romania or SC Braga from Portugal. The winners of pairing 7, PAOK FC from Greece or Wolfsberger AC from Austria. The winners of pairing 8, AEK Larnaca FC from Cyprus or Legia Warszawa from Poland. Winners of pairing 9, Servette FC from Switzerland or FC Utrecht from Netherlands.
And on the unseeded side, we have the winners of pairing 10, HNK Rijeka from Croatia or Shelbourne FC from the Republic of Ireland. We have the winners of pairing 11, HSK Zrinski Mostar from Bosnia and Herzegovina or Breiðablik from Iceland. We have the winners of pairing 12, Lincoln Red Imps FC from Gibraltar or FC Noah from Armenia. And last but not least, we have the winners of pairing 13, BK Häcken from Sweden or SK Brann from Norway.
Good. Last group. 4 more playoff ties to be determined. And let's find out the first of Group 3. The winners of pairing 12 will play the first leg at home. So Lincoln Red Imps or Noah will play the first leg at home.
And their opponents will be the winners of pairing number 6, being CFR Cluj or Braga from Portugal.
That's as well a very good start to this group. A nice trip for both
Indeed.
sides. And now 3 more. 3 more playoff ties to finalize the UEL playoff draw. And the first leg at home will be played as well by the winners of pairing 11. So Zrinski or Breiðablik from Iceland playing the first leg at home.
And they will play against the winners of pairing number 9, which is Servette or FC Utrecht.
So halfway through of the last group. 2 more. Eight more teams waiting for their opponents and for the order of matches. And here, another team playing the first leg at home, or another pairing are the winners of pairing 13. So here we have Häcken from Sweden or Brann from Norway playing the first leg at home.
And their opponents will come from the seeded side, which will be the winners of pairing number 8, AEK Larnaca or Legia Warszawa.
And last but not least, we have 2 left, the winners of pairing 7 and the winners of pairing 10. And we have to find out the order. Let's see. For the last lineup, it will be the winners of pairing 10 playing the first leg at home. So this means Rijeka or Shelburne will play the first leg at home.
And we have no unfortunate surprises, as we have the winners of pairing number 7, PAOK or Wolfsberger.
So this concludes Group 3. Let's have a look. Lincoln Red Imps or Noah playing against Cluj or Braga. Schrinski or Breidablik playing against Servette or Utrecht. Häcken or Brann playing against AEK Larnaca or Legia Warszawa. Rijeka or Shelburne playing against PAOK or Wolfsberger, RC from Austria. And this concludes and completes the draw for the matches and therefore this season's UEL playoffs. The winners will progress to the league phase, for which the draw will take place on Friday, August 29th in Monaco, while those that are unsuccessful will continue their European campaign in the league phase of the UEFA Conference League, for which the draw will take place at the same time. And from all of us here at the House of European Football in Nyon, it's goodbye for now and see you soon in Monaco.